Yeah, my people, it's been going down in America. So obviously you guys know the Kendrick Drake thing transpired, and then a few months ago, whatever, Joey Badass, who is an American is a New York artist, kind of set the scene ablaze once again, and that, bro, by saying there's too much West Coast dick licking and sending shots at the other side. And you guys know East Coast, West Coast, and that, bro, what that holds within hip hop and them thing there, bro. And recently, in the recent days, and that, he's been going at it with a few West Coast artists. They've been going at it for a while, but now it's like, okay, it's finally the war actually might have started in terms of 1v1 Joey Badass versus Rayvon, who is a West Coast artist and also a part of Kendrick's label and all of that type of stuff and that. So I just reacted to those 3 tracks. That's on the main channel, and we got Wretch and Kano and that, bro. You know what I mean? One of the legends are back outside, and one of my sisters actually sent this into the family group chat, and it's my sister that doesn't really, or from what I know, doesn't listen to rap 24s, you know what I mean, or as often and that. So that tells me something in that, bro. We already know Wretch, man. The guy, he's a cook, bro. He's a master chef. So let's get into this one. Let's see what I go on. Him and Kano outside. And this one's called Home Sweet Home. Didn't Kano have like his last project, wasn't it something around home, and or was it streaming popcorn or something?
Mommy said I'm hard of hearing. In a golden earrings, this is like a golden era. Schooled by the golden parents. Do your chores and run your errands before you say a sentence, cause children should be seen, not heard, or interference. So the front room door is closed. There's something on the stove sending shivers up my nose, and I can hear the dominoes. Then I hear one drop, then the rhythm's turning low, and I hear run shot. And now I'm really on my toes, so I ran the extra quick. Came back excited like they might just let me in until they ask me where's the Twix. Oh shit. Chatting to Melissa in the shop, she calls my memory to slip. The boy come back there with no tweaks, with a blue bag like me I notice. They said that tricking out the book is the oldest. And when my weed there now, me I roll it right. Here we go again, and man, I even spent the change, so I'm just hoping he forgets. And as I creep off to my room, I hear them call me Licorice. It went home sweet home when the community.
First of all, on every single level, I can understand why my sister sent this in there and that, bro. I can see why she liked it, bro. On every level, visually, audibly, all of that type of stuff and that, bro. But first of all,
could you possibly rewind and come again?
Yeah. The title of this song just perfectly encapsulates the subject matter, bro, to the nth degree. Even down to the chairs, bro. If you man know, you know, if you're African and them thing there, you especially know about these chairs right here and that, bro. When there's a ceremony, when there's a wedding and them thing there, bro. These are the chairs that everyone's sitting on and that, bro, that you rent from wherever and that, fam. Then the next day and them thing, they have to put them all on your back all over again and that, and return them. It's normally the kids' jobs, the men's job, bro. You know what I mean? Even the room, it looks like a home backyard in Africa. Like,
Mommy
you know
said
what I mean?
I'm hard of hearing. In a golden earrings, this is like a golden era. Schooled by the golden parents. Do your chores and run your errands before you say a sentence, cause children should be seen, not heard, or interference. So the front room door is closed.
Bro, that statement right there from parents, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really get that because I wasn't one of the troublesome kids and that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I was always quiet in certain places and that. So that statement was never told to me and them thing there. But to the youths that were, as my, you know what I'm saying, fellow Gambians say, fast Pharaoh and that, blood, a little speedy and that, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes don't like to listen, hard of hearing and that, bro. I heard that statement a lot of the times and that, bro, you know what I mean? Especially the little children and that, bro, that thought that they were bigger than what they were actually were type of thing.
Children should be seen, not heard, or interference. So the front room door is closed. There's something on the stove sending shivers up my nose, and I can hear the dominoes. Then I hear one drop, then the rhythm's turning low, and I hear run shot. And now I'm really on my toes, so I ran the extra quick.
Bro, the amount of time that I flipping went to the shop, if I was able to get £1 for every single time I went to the flipping shop, bro, I'd be a millionaire right now, bro. I'd be a millionaire right now and that, fam. And then I literally remember the day when like no one was asking me to go shop anymore, because obviously you get older and that, bro. Now when people ask, they try to do it in a sneaky way, puppy eyes and that, bro. You know, you're not kidding anyone, bro. You know what I'm saying? And them thing there, bro. But literally the amount of times I've gone shop is actually ridiculous and that, fam. And like I said, then I remember the day that no one started to ask me anymore because I got to that age. Same thing with my mum. I remember the day that my mum used to beat me And then I remember the day when it's like she wasn't intimidating anymore. It's like, okay, the scared thing, that's out the window. And I was respecting, you know what I'm saying? I was respecting and that, bro. You know what I mean? And now the little, grab this or grab that, it don't really do too much in that, fam. You know what I'm saying? She still be throwing things at my head sometimes, though, bro. Because I do be bothering her sometimes in that, fam. You know what I'm saying? So I be having to, you know, move with the quickness with that one. But other than that, though, you know what I mean? It's just a loving relationship, a loving, respectful relationship now, man. The feel's out the window.
Shot.
You know,
Now I'm really on my toes, so I ran the extra quick. Came back excited like they might just let me in until they asked me where's the Twix. Oh shit. Chatting to Melissa in the shop, she caused my memory to slip. The boy come back there with no Twix. With a blue bag like me, I notice. I said I tricking out the book is the oldest.
And listen to the background ad-libs and that. What? You know what I mean? Oh my days. Nah, Wretch, you cooked with this, bro. You cooked with this. You cooked
To
with this.
Melissa in the shop, she caused my memory to slip. The boy come back there with no Twix. With a blue bag like me, I notice. I said I tricking out the book is the oldest. And when my weed there now, me I roll it. Right. Here we go again, and man, I even spent the change, so I'm just hoping he forgets. And as I creep off to my room, I hear them call me Wretch. He went home, sweet home, when the community was
Wretch, the artist, but you Wretch, yo. You rank. You know what I'm saying? And that, bro. Chill out.
and as I creep off to my room, I hear them call me Wretch. He went home, sweet home, when the community was gated. It was home, sweet home, when the community was raging. Pissing in the flats, and that was pissing off my neighbors. We only dodged the providence so we could pay the bailiffs. That was home, sweet home to me. Kano made home, sweet home for me. And you can switch up or act different, but my memory museum just won't take those from me.
Listen to the elements in the instrumental as well, man.
Switch up or act different, but my memory museum just won't take those from me. Luciano playing cleansing souls and it's touching mine. These times I broke a dozen eggs but a dozen times. Blamed it on my cousin, come my mum.
Maddest thing is about Luciano. I actually met him, you know. I actually spent a whole day with him and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Gambia from 2000 and I always say 2006, but apparently it was 2005 to 2014. And I can't remember what year it was in that, bruv. But my mum and some of her friends in that, bruv, did like some sort of movement or some, I don't even know what to call it. But they basically were living in the country for hella long and they wanted citizenship and passports and that, bruv. So they went through some sort of process, was able to get it, and then there was a ceremony, the Roots Festival it was called in that, fam. And I spent a day in the president at the time's village in that, fam. You know what I mean? I danced for the president, all of that type of stuff and that, bro. But there was a part where women went with women and then the men went with men and you did different cultural things and everything. And I was literally with Luciano and Mikey General for a whole day. I don't think we took a picture as well in that, fam. Keep in mind, this is like 2000 and I don't know, bro, 7, 8, 9, like, you know what I mean, and that, fam. So this was time ago, so I guess cameras just wouldn't have been on tap like that, but I wish I had a moment to capture that, fam. But yeah, literally spent the day with Luciano and Mikey General. Shout out to both of them and them thing there, fam. Hopefully both of them are good in good health.
Museum just won't take those from me. Luciano playing cleansing souls and it's touching mine. These times I broke a dozen eggs but a dozen times. Blamed it on my cousin, cause my mother's the stubborn type. Probably won't let me touch the road till the summertime. Ran into the kitchen, can't be seen, got a duck and dive. These times it's like the Hunger Games when the hunger strikes. Sip the baby sham and now I'm feeling the butterfly. Left the Ritz biscuits but I'll come back another time. A thief, you know. What you stole, you gonna reap, you know. It's not everything you need, you know. So much lessons earned running through my mother's purse for that. Boss money trying to get to school to learn before she caught me. Boxed me in my face and told me 40. I probably wasn't even 14 in bullet hole jeans. String vest got me looking mean. Was Mr. Lover when Shabba had the lean. And Desmond's was the teen. And the Fresh Prince is happy black family. I thought that only happened on the screen. I saw it with my own 2 eyes that day. The swordfish had the sauce but the rice was plain. Avon bubble bath.
Man said what that rice was. You get me, you know what I'm saying? Man said add that, you know what I'm saying, that Spanish, that Latino twang in there and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give the words a little bit more charisma and that, bro. A little bit more personality type of thing and them thing there, fam. You know what I'm saying? And I like that he's doing that right now and that, fam. Because in every single element of this song, from the audible form to the visual form to what he's saying to the instrumental to the ad-libs, everything has character and that, bro. Even down to the room that is in and that, fam. You know what I mean? Just a little concrete box and that, bro. Might not even be fully, you know what I'm saying, level the walls or whatever. Or might not be fully what do you call it and that, bruv? There might be some uneven bits or whatever and that, bruv, but we give it character, man. And you wouldn't have it any other way in them thing there. And you come to appreciate it as you get older, more and more type of thing. You get me? But yeah, everything has character within this tune right here, man.
Eyes that day, the swordfish had the sauce, but the rice was plain. Avon bubble bath when it's time to bathe, and the face off caught my eye before the iPhone came. It went home sweet home when the community was gated. It was home sweet home when the community was raging. Pissing in the flats and that was pissing off my neighbours. We only dodged the providence so we could pay the bailiffs. That was home sweet home to me. Kano made home sweet home for me. And you can see.
Oh yeah, I've literally, bruv, I'm out here reminiscing like, yo, this tune's so great. I'm forgetting Kano's about to come through.
Trap or act different, but my memory.
Kano's about to come Hugh Blow. Did I say Hugh Blow? About to come through, bro. And
Museum just won't.
And Kano's track with Scraps killed it. His tune with Gets and Wretch killed it. And I have no doubt he's going to kill this as well. Yo, the visuals are mad. This can't be, because that looks like it's some part of London. There's no way this yard is in, unless, ooh. Are they in some sort of like trailer or some sort of movable house or whatever? Or is that just green screen? Because there's no way this yard and the way it's set up and that, brother, is in that part of the world. There's no way in them thing there, fam. So that's either green screen or some sort of movable flipping thing. You know what I mean? Movable structure.
Just keep banging on my door and running off.
Yeah, again.
Bruh, pre-roll, yeah? What's this?
Yeah, it does look like some sort of movable structure.
Boy, outside again.
Just the way it's creaking and you get me.
Wretch text me at the Boeing 777. Must be lucky, can't make on a yard. Why does the land that I'm leaving feel like abroad? 52 race cards on deck, but I don't shuffle, nah. I don't bogle, I don't tap dance for massa, nah. That's a
I will never stop saying this and that, bruv. When I listened to this guy's Fire in the Booth for the first time ever, and I was like, yo, I don't rate this guy or I don't like it type of thing, you know what I mean? And obviously, like I said in that fam, I engaged in my musical journey late, bro. I got my first phone in 2014. That's when I started to, and I also wasn't in the country as well, so I had a lot to catch up on. I didn't know who the hell Kano was and all these different guys. So the fact that I am where I am now, I know what I know on that, bro. Hey, I don't know how I got here, but I got here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the way I rate Kano now on that, fam, different levels. And now when I listen to his, and that's what it is, sometimes artists' frequencies, I keep saying this, the frequency sometimes doesn't resonate, so you have to listen to them and give them a chance 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 times type of thing. It didn't take me that long, but sometimes you just don't, you're not saying you're not with a certain artist frequency. And when I listened to his Fire in the Booth for the first time and the way he was rapping in his cadence, I hadn't heard it before. I wasn't accustomed to it, bro. You know what I mean? But now this same somewhat cadence and them thing there, bro, that he has, especially on mellow vibes, bro, it's different, man. It's different. It's different. Perfect.
Pre-roll, yeah? What's this?
Boy, outside again.
Wretch text me at the Boeing 777. Must be lucky, can't make on a yard. Why does the land that I'm leaving feel like abroad? 52 race cards on deck, but I don't shuffle, nah. I don't bogle, I don't tap dance for massa, nah. That's a pass, bruv. Summer barking road cassatars. Nothing classic like them Reeboks, I was guessing artless.
And the cadence is so important as well for the words that they're choosing in terms of the word selection and the cadence and that, bruv. Like that. Married couple, bro. Married couple and that, fam. Absolutely perfect from Wretch and from Kano as well.
Race cards on deck, but I don't shuffle, nah. I don't bogle, I don't tap dance for massa, nah. That's a pass, bruv. Summer barking road cassatars. Nothing classic like them Reeboks, I was guessing artless. Screaming that's. I rocked the 3 stripes, but there was never 3 lions on my shirt if I'm a rasta. 73 years of hurt, jewels still gleaming though. John Barnes, Colton Palmer, Des Walker, Ian though. Country and the Queen, but if they took a penalty, we couldn't look into the screen. That was the talk amongst the leaguers. Funny how we come so far. White colours are still bitching about the last 12 yards. It's just the jargies. You fill up the marquees. We're giving banana planting, so you bastards can't speak when we're monkey chant.
Yo, it's not I want to say I feel ashamed, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like an idiot for listening to this guy's Fire in the Booth for the first time and not resonating with it or understanding it type of thing. But at the same time, it's a journey. As long as you're living, you're learning that, bruv. Then now is what really matters type of thing and that fam. You know what I'm saying? But I still can't believe at one point I listened to this guy and I was like, who the... Nah, man. Like, my ears rejected him, fam. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this flipping... flow right here. Are you dumb, man? Oh my.
That was the talk amongst the leaguers. Funny how we come so far. White colours are still bitch about the last 12 yards. It's just the Njies. You fit like the marquee.
Man said yards, jogs. Like, nah, he's still good.
Penalty, we couldn't look into the screen. That was the talk amongst the leaguers. Funny how we come so far. White colours are still bitch about the last 12 yards. It's just the Njies. You fit like the marquee. We're banana planting. So you bastards can't speak when we're monkey chanting. Saka never felt blacker. And Rashford was the beast to find those. So really we're some E's alright those. But only when they feed our child though. But take a nigga that's taken a Michael. That's why I couldn't accept the on this list. Cause one mistake you're no longer brick. That's common shit when you're from the bits. Aw, walk a mouth, nigga mine, go black home. You'll be all white in the morning. That's the country that we're born in.
It went home sweet home when the community was gated. It was home sweet home when the community was raging. Pissing in the flats and that was pissing off my neighbours. We only dodged the Providence so we could pay the bailiffs. That was home sweet home to me. Kano made home sweet home for me. You can switch up or act different, but my memory museum just won't take those from me.
You could hear a pin drop. What's that one there now? What? 7-4?
I don't want to hear it, man.
Boy, your wallet's
Crazy.
gonna hear it, cuz, that
Man got
was
rinsed.
on you. Oh, I might go for the steam fish then.
Don't take the fish.
Ooh, I had some oxtail the other day and that, bro. Shout out Walla Dollar, bro. A place in Leeds and them. If you don't know, I'm from Leeds and that, bro. Walla Dollar, bro. Oh my, that oxtail, bro. And then I think I got 2 dumpling on the side. I always get plantain as well and that, fam. No matter the meal and that, fam. I might have to get that today and them thing there, bro.
Fingers.
No kizzy. I think they do fish, do they? I don't know. They might do. Oh my days. Yeah, man, that right there is the embodiment of like legendary status, bro. You put the work in, you gave people moments, you gave people inspiration, you gave people, you know what I'm saying, moments in them thing there. And then when you get to your stage where your title of legend cannot be taken away, when you link up with other legends, and that is just always a moment to behold. Like that right there, once again, is the embodiment of legendary status, man. Oh my days. No kizzy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Spin your boy Njies, and I'm out of here. In a bit, people, man. I'm gone, bro. You know what I'm saying?